Your apartment did not get better. Same walls, same hallway, same broken laundry room. But your rent jumped by $400 anyway. One notice can erase your raise, shrink your groceries, and reset your life. That is why rent control is back. This does not start with politics. It starts when someone opens a renewal notice and realizes the same apartment now costs hundreds more. Nothing changed except the bill. And when rent becomes the biggest bill in your life, it does not just take money. It starts making decisions for you. Where you live, how far you commute, what groceries you buy, whether you save, whether you move, whether you stay. This is RINH Wealth. To understand rent control, follow the rent notice first. Section 1. Rent is no longer a normal bill. A normal bill takes money. Rent takes control. In expensive cities, a basic 2-bedroom can cost around $4,500 a month. Some people see cheaper units near $1,300 or $1,800, but even that can still crush a working paycheck. Others see listings at $5,000 or $6,000 plus and realize the market is not built for them anymore. Person A earns $5,500 a month and pays $2,000 in rent. Person B earns the same $5,500 but pays $4,000. Same work, same paycheck, different life. Person A still has money for groceries, childcare, gas, savings, and emergencies. Person B pays rent and then starts surviving. After 5 years, Person A may have a cushion. Person B may have credit card debt from basic life. That is when rent stops being housing. It becomes pressure. Section 2. The renewal notice is the attack. A rent increase does not feel like a chart. It feels like a threat with a due date. Your apartment was $3,200. Now the renewal says $3,700. Same walls, same stove, same leaking sink, same loud hallway, but the bill says your life now costs $500 more every month. That is $6,000 more a year. That can erase a raise before you ever feel it. That can shrink groceries, that can delay a car repair, that can kill savings, that can force a second job just to stay in the same place. So when people hear rent control, they are not thinking about a textbook. They are thinking, can this stop the next notice from wrecking my life? Section 3. Rent control sounds fair because the pain is real. For someone suffering with rent, the demand is simple. Stop the jump. Not luxury, not a free apartment, not special treatment. Just stop one renewal notice from pushing a working family out. A parent may want their child to stay in the same school. An older renter may need to stay near doctors. A worker may need to stay near the job. A family may not have $12,000 just to move, because moving is not free. First month, security deposit. Last month, broker fee, truck. Time off work. A new apartment can require thousands before you even sleep there. So yes, rent control can help people already inside. It can protect stability. That part is real. Section 4. But the next renter is still outside. Here is where the fight gets hard. The current renter is visible. They have the lease, they have the notice. They can say, this increase will push me out. The next renter is harder to see. A young worker trying to move out. A family needing a second bedroom. A single parent trying to leave a bad situation. Someone moving closer to work. Person A already has an apartment and gets protected. Person B needs an apartment next year and faces fewer choices. After 5 years, Person A may say, rent control saved them. Person B may say every available unit became impossible. Same working class, different position. That is the uncomfortable part. A policy can protect one renter and still leave the next renter stuck outside. Section 5. The market does not sit still. A rent cap does not make costs disappear. It changes behavior. Some landlords keep renting. Some raise rent every year up to the limit. Some delay repairs. Some sell. Some convert units. Some stop offering apartments when the numbers no longer work. A major study of rent control found this trade-off. Existing tenants stayed longer, but landlords also reduced rental housing supply. That matters. Because if fewer homes are available, the open units become more competitive. The person already inside gets stability. The person searching later faces a tighter market. So the real question is not, does rent control help? It can. The better question is, does this version of rent control protect renters without shrinking the places renters need? That is the test. Section 6. Big owners and small landlords are not the same. Lazy arguments put every landlord in one box. That is weak. A giant property company with hundreds of units is not the same as someone renting one floor of a two-family house. The big company has lawyers, software, reserves, staff, and scale. The small owner has taxes, insurance, repairs, mortgage, and one bad roof away from losing the margin. If the rule hits both the same way, the big owner may survive. The small owner may sell. And if the buyer is a larger corporate owner, renters did not escape the system. They just got a bigger landlord. That does not mean renters should accept unlimited rent increases. It means the rule has to hit the real problem. Protect working renters, stop abusive jumps, keep homes available, and do not accidentally push more housing into bigger hands. Section 7. The rich have exits. When rent rises, rich people have options. They can buy, they can move, they can pay the deposit, they can absorb the increase. Working people do not move that easily. A $400 increase is annoying to someone making $180,000. The same $400 can break someone making $52,000. Person A pays more and keeps life mostly the same. Person B cuts food, skips savings, delays bills, and hopes nothing else goes wrong. After 5 years, Person A still chooses where to live. Person B gets pushed farther from work, school, family, and opportunity. That is why rent control keeps coming back. People without exits eventually demand protection. Section 8. Do not let either side sell you half a solution. One side says, protect renters. The other side says, build more housing. Both can be right. But either one alone can become a half solution. Rent control without more housing can protect today's renter while making tomorrow's search harder. Building more housing without protecting current renters can push people out before the new supply ever helps them. So if you are suffering with rent, do not ask only, is rent control good or bad? Ask better questions. Does it stop abusive rent jumps? Does it protect working renters right now? Does it keep apartments available for the next renter? Does it stop owners from removing rental units? Does it create more housing people can actually afford? If the answer is weak, the policy is weak. If the answer is clear, then the rule may actually help. Rent control is back because rent stopped acting like a normal bill. It became the bill that controls the rest of life. The old belief is, rent is just what you pay to live somewhere. The new belief is, rent is a control point. When it rises faster than paychecks, it takes more than money. It takes choices. So if you are suffering with rent, you are not wrong for wanting protection. You are not wrong for wanting the biggest bill in your life to stop rising faster than your income. But do not let anyone sell you a slogan. If they support rent control, ask how the next renter still gets in. If they oppose rent control, ask what happens to the renter being crushed right now. Because when one notice can reset your life, people are not debating theory. They are defending life. Comment below, should rent be controlled or should housing be made affordable another way? Subscribe to RINH Wealth for more videos that break down the hidden money rules behind everyday life. When one rent notice can reset your life, the system has already failed.